Diablo, man. Y'all already know this is Punch on Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moon. Shine himself. Damn, damn, and damn again. Y'all already heard Demetrius Andrade, the WBO middleweight champion of the world that was supposed to be fighting May 21st versus Zach Parker for the 168 WBO interim strap. Winner would have became the mandatory to Canelo Alvarez. Y'all already know Canelo Alvarez is the undisputed at 168 pounds. Demetrius Andrade suffered a shoulder injury, and they said they're going to postpone the fight, but to be honest, there's no fight date. I think he still got to take an MRI and report what type of injury or the significance of his injury. A lot of people has been already frustrated with Demetrius Andrade's career and things of that nature. Probably he has been frustrated as well. An Olympian that, you know, at this point of his career should be, you know, that type pound for pound caliber fighter, got pound for pound type of skills, but still haven't had the defining moment a real challenging opponent. He's a 2-division world champion, but you know what I'm saying? No defining moment, no real challenge, opposition. And he was in position to get the Canelo fight in the middleweight division. You know what I'm saying? To be the undisputed, to fight for the opportunity to become undisputed. But I understand that the sport of boxing is really trying to blackball who have already blackballed Demetrius Andrade. I mean, he's been the champion. The fans ain't calling for no fights or hasn't put no pressure to guys like Canelo Alvarez, too much like guys like Jamal Charlo, nor Triple G to fight this man. They didn't hold Eddie Hearn accountable while he was in Matchroom, the Zone. Y'all already know they won the Frank Warren won the purse bid to get that Zach Parker fight. We heard the Samsons of the world said that a potential fight with David Benavidez, that it would take $7 million just to talk for Demetrius Andrade and David Benavidez fight. I think it's unfortunate how his career has gone. This guy's been a prestige amateur, you know, Olympian, like I said, champion, skill set, up to par. Everybody in the sport of boxing, the pugilists, the fighters, legends like and Hall of Famers like Roy Jones Jr. has spoken highly of him. Andre Ward has spoken highly of him. Floyd Mayweather before has spoken highly of him. But I guess that the fans, the sport of boxing, has given everybody a pass for everybody to treat Demetrius Andrade like shit. Seems like he got blackballed by PBC. Nobody want to do business with Demetrius Andrade. Eddie Hearn couldn't find him a fight. Canelo Alvarez could say he's a terrible fighter, and I understand. Canelo Alvarez, the king of the sport of boxing, the pound for pound, libra por libra, numero uno. You know, he'll say something and everybody would just shit on Demetrius Andrade. I think it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that the fans, the media, mass media, independent media, really has given this man a pass. There's not a lot of us that, you know, that respect his skills and talent and will fight for at least for him to get a challenging bout, you know, a money fight, something like that, something of that nature. I don't want to see the trilogy with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. I think Triple G got responsibilities in 160 pounds. And he was in the zone. He should have got the Demetrius Andrade fight, but nobody put pressure on Triple G. Nobody cared about what Triple G been doing. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I'm so critical about the Triple G versus the Canelo Alvarez trilogy, because now I'm not saying that Canelo Alvarez at this point needs to fight Demetrius Andrade. That ship sailed in 160. But of course, that wasn't Canelo Alvarez really fault. That was Golden Boy Promotions that didn't sign the paperwork correctly or on time. But a lot of us should have fought for that. Just like we want to see the undisputed in the heavyweight division, just like we want to see undisputed in any other division. We fight for it. But because it was Demetrius Andrade, the fans got behind it. He knew, we don't believe you. We need more people. He don't got that type of fan to you know, debunk narratives about him. He don't got that large fan base to debunk the narratives about him. So the whole business of boxing has jumped on him. Now, of course, in the 154-pound division, a lot of people be like, oh, yo, but he could have got this fight. He could have got that fight. I don't believe he could have got that fight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing with signs on a dotted line. The things with Jamel Charlo, I think that was the only real that it was close to making it happen. And then probably with the Rock Nation and things of that nature when he, had the promotional problems. But in the end of the day, he's still a fighter. A fighter, and most of the fighters in the sport of boxing, their business handles their ish, But when it comes to Demetrius Andrade, nobody takes accountability or responsibility. Only Demetrius Andrade. Everybody blames Demetrius Andrade. I don't know where Demetrius Andrade is going to go with this in his career, to be honest. I'm one of those guys that feel like, it's unfortunate. And I see everybody's been blackballing him, and the fans are giving it a pass. Networks are giving it a pass. Everybody's giving him a pass. Everybody giving everybody else a pass to avoid this man. It's a disservice. But who cares, right? It's Demetrius Andrade, right? I hope this doesn't happen to other fighters, man. I know you got people out there, you're fans of fighters, and sometimes you want to stick to a narrative or an agenda that caters to your need or caters to your favorite fighter. But I wish this don't happen to another potential good fighter. In the sport of boxing, it seems like being a champion and having a strap is nothing. We've been talking about this in this channel. That more and more, it don't matter. Look, Demetrius Andrade got a title shot. Ain't nobody pressuring nobody to unify with him, right? We see Shakur Stevenson that just beat Oscar Valdez, and even Bob Arum. He wants to be undisputed at 130. Even Bob Arum said, those other champions, the WBA champion, the IBF champion, who are they? That's just a waste of time. Nobody would have put money for those fights. But what about his dream? What about his dream? Little by little, all the promotional companies have told us, even Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Bob Arum now is telling us that these belts don't mean ish. These belts only mean ish to play the networks. The belts is not important anymore for the fighter. The belts are important for the promotional company, so when they need to get that contract with the network, they could promise them championship fights. You didn't give a damn that Demetrius Andrade had a strap. Y'all didn't give a damn that he was a champion. Y'all didn't give a damn that we could have seen a fight with Jaime Munguia. Y'all didn't give a damn. Seems like the only people that the strap is very significant is for the top dogs. Canelo, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk, Earl Spence, Crawford, Hue, legends or top dogs. Nonito Donaire. The belts only mean something when you're just top dog. But the people that's climbing up the ladder, it don't mean for them. It don't mean nothing. Just like Bob Arum don't give a damn about the WBA champion and the IBF champion in the super featherweight division. Y'all didn't give a damn about Demetrius Andrade. There's a lot of people out there that feel like, what has he done? What has he done to get the title? To get a fight with a Canelo? What's he done to get a fight with Triple G? Nobody has no more responsibility in the sport of boxing. And some of y'all be looking at the video, be like, oh, come on, that's your boy, Demetrius Andrade. Yeah. Demetrius Andrade is an American Olympian. He was the #1 amateur in the country. He was what Keyshawn Davis was before, and I want Keyshawn Davis to get his chance when he's up there and got the opportunity. I hope he gets his opportunity to showcase his potential greatness. It's funny that when he's fighting for these big fights, y'all shit on him. But then when he's fighting these fights that he really don't want to fight, but for him to feed his family, y'all still shit on him. Y'all shit on him to chase Triple G. Y'all shit on him to chase Canelo. And then y'all shit on him to fight Parker. I don't know, man, where his career is going. Maybe this is going to be one of the unfortunate careers. And for me as a fan of boxing, it's kind of sad. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, man, hopefully, y'all already know how taxing this sport is, and hopefully get, his shoulder, heals up, and probably one day get an opportunity, man. Hope he made enough money in the sport of boxing, feed his family and things of that nature, because they do it to feed their family as well. Y'all don't give a fuck about that either. But it is what it is, man. It is. Demetrius Andrade just straight blackballed in the sport of boxing. And right now, time is ticking faster than ever. I'm very pessimistic that he's going to get his chance to fight a champion. He's been blackballed. It's unfortunate. But y'all help let that happen too. Yeah. The whole boxing industry, fans, independent media, mass media, y'all let this real great potential go to waste. Not Demetrius Andrade. He put himself in the ring. He worked his ass off. But it's what it is. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. I know I'm going to read the comments. I know it's going to be a lot of shitty comments. It is what it is. It's a shitty ass sport.